Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your home for organic, artisanal, responsibly handled, safe Bible study. Safe because we make it from 100% Bible just for you. As a matter of fact, all of the line chefs in New York City, 5 out of 10 of them have said Daily Dose Radio is the way to go. And I appreciate all those folks for taking part in our survey. We're looking this week at Psalm 45, and Psalm 45 is absolutely glorious. The Messiah and his bride. That's what it's all about. It's been all about that since verse 2. Well, actually, since verse 1. And we've looked at Messiah and his glory and his beauty. And we've looked at the church started yesterday. We're going to look at the church again today. And I think actually we end out the week on that note too. Yep. So let me read for you, beginning in verse 12 today. And the daughter of Tyre shall be there with a gift. Even the rich among the people shall entreat thy favor. The king's daughter is all glorious within. Her clothing is of wrought gold. She shall be brought unto the king in raiment of needlework. The virgins, her companions that follow her, shall be brought unto thee. All right, that's 12, 13, and 14. We're looking here at some more description of the church, and you'll notice that it begins by saying that the daughter of Tyre shall be there with a gift, and the rich among the people shall entreat thy favor. Notice now that it's not the church entreating the favor of those who are rich. No, the church is no longer asking for assistance. The church is the one that the people come to. She is now at the side of Christ, has been installed as his bride, as his queen. And so the church now doesn't look to the world for favor. No, the world comes looking to the church. And that's what it's going to be like, in the new heaven and the new earth. The church will stand there with Christ, and people will come to us, to Christ and the church. And, of course, they will show favor to the church because that is the bride of the Lord God. Notice verse 13. This tells us quite a bit here, actually, about the bride. The king's daughter is all glorious within. Now, he's talking about the church here. And notice the word all glorious within. Those words, those 3 words. This is not clothing. These are not the outward adornments of beautiful clothing. Now, we had that already, the gold of Ophir, and we have it again here in 14. The needlework and her clothing there in 13 is wrought gold. But that's not what we're talking about in that first phrase there in 13, within. We're talking about the transformed spirit, that new man that exists inside the church. It's no longer the man of corruption. This is no longer the seed of the first Adam. This is the reborn child of the second Adam. This is the redeemed. And so all glorious within is the work that he has done. Let's not forget, Paul tells us about what Jesus has done for his bride there in Ephesians chapter 5, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. You see, that's what is meant here by all glorious within. That's the nature of the church. In the presence of Christ, we must be all glorious within. She shall be brought unto the king in raiment of needlework. Who is brought to the king? This one that he's redeemed, the one that he's washed and made all glorious within. And the virgins, her companions that follow her, shall be brought unto thee. Now, we started out at this view of the church. We started out there in verse 9. King's daughters are among the honorable women. And now we have virgins that are companions. These are those works that follow the church. They come in marching beside her, because these are the things that also glorify God. And notice that it says, they are brought unto thee. Why are they brought unto him? because these are the works and the deeds of the church coming in for that bridal ceremony. These are the gifts, in a way, that she brings to the altar. Tomorrow we'll look at verses 15, 16, and 17 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.